Is divorce the right choice, even if you still love your partner? Has anyone divorced while still having love for their spouse? Is this the right decision for me? Spoiler alert. There are no villains in this story. We've been married 15 years. We have 2 young children, elementary and middle school age. I have no idea how to summarize 15 years into a few paragraphs, but here goes. High school sweethearts. Broke up because college. Both found serious relationships. Both relationships ended. We found each other again completely by chance. Like almost literally bumped into each other in a public place. We got married a couple years later. Serendipity? Am I right? As life happened with the bills and mortgage and kids, it got a little rocky at times. But mutual love and respect got us through. I will admit that I was probably not the best partner. Stress with the kids, and my work was eating me alive. I wasn't very fun to be around at times, but she was patient with me, and I'll always remember that. And with time came emotional maturity, and I was able to get out of that rut. I became a better father and husband. I'm a much better man today than I was in my 20s. Before I get to the problems, I do want to make it clear that I put my family before everything. I am there for them every day. I don't have hobbies or other interests that keep me away from them. I don't drink or go out with the boys all the time. I don't spend any money on myself because I'd rather my wife and kids have everything they need. I cook for them. I clean, do laundry, take care of all the outside work. I dote on my wife. She loves coffee in bed, so I make sure she gets a fresh cup every morning before I go to work. I do other kind things for her that she doesn't even ask me to do because I love taking care of her. When I have a day off through the week, I get the kids ready and take them to school, and I pick them up later. Help them with their homework, just so she can get a break. If she has an important deadline with a client, I'll leave work early to grab the kids. I'm not looking for applause here. I just wanted to make it clear that I'm a very involved and selfless husband. So on to the issues. We are currently in a vicious circle of blame and resentment that I don't see us being able to resolve. I feel that she shows almost zero interest in me. I feel invisible in this house. I feel like I'm nothing more than a paycheck and a roommate that takes mutual care of the children and household. She shows very little concern for anything going on in my life. It wasn't always this way, just the past year or so. Her side is that I'm not emotionally available to her. When she needs to vent or discuss her issues, I'm not a good listener and I act like I'm judging her or I don't really want to hear it. The truth is, she's right. But let me explain. My wife has anxiety and depression. She's on meds and was seeing a therapist last year, but has since stopped that. She has some good days, but mostly bad. But the kicker here is she has been trauma dumping on me every day for 15 years. That's not an exaggeration. Every day. For 15 years. There is literally something wrong with her every day. From physical ailments to emotional to mental. I've heard it every day for 15 years. I'm tired, y'all. I feel like I've got a heart of stone because I can't bring myself to care about her problems anymore. I feel guilty as hell about it, but I can't help it. So back to the vicious circle. She says she's emotionally detached from me because of this, and that's why she shows little interest in me. And I say I act like the way I do because she is tired of the drama and trauma. We're at an impasse. I love her, but I'm unhappy. I have been for a while, and I don't see that changing. I'm only getting older. And the only selfish thought throughout our entire relationship is, I deserve to be happy. But divorce? What if I regret it and have to live with that forever? What about my kids? I grew up in a broken home and had a dad that wasn't in my life and promised myself I would never divorce like my parents did. That's all I've got. I'll be happy to provide more details if asked. Also, for what it's worth, we tried marriage counseling last year. 3 sessions. My wife was traumatized by it and isn't interested in going that route again.